4 things Mormonism taught me. The last time I did one of these, I had quite a few Mormons come on and be like, the church does not teach that. That was just you. Or like, that didn't happen to me. Or even some nice ones like, I'm sorry that happened to you. Now, I think that these are things that the Mormon church teaches everyone. I'm not saying that they taught us these things verbally and directly. The Mormon church mostly doesn't do that. It's all under the surface, subtextual, subconscious, cultural, whether or not you know it or maybe you don't internalize it somehow, like you're being taught these things. Some of these things are slight hyperbole, but I think they're true. Evil spirits are everywhere trying to influence us, and Satan can put thoughts into your head, but he cannot read your mind. Any question or doubt has an explanation that eliminates the doubt completely. Doubt is okay, but you have to and will eventually come to the right conclusion, which is that every single thing about the church is true and good. Do not fully trust anyone who is not Mormon. Every time you are nice to someone who's not Mormon, it makes them want to be Mormon a little bit. You should serve and be a community to people who are currently Mormon, to people who you think might be Mormon, but if they used to be Mormon and they're not now, don't even think about it. Every time you think, see, or do anything sexual, you should feel bad about it. Being perfectly still at all times is ideal. Any emotion other than happiness or gratitude means that you are doing or did something wrong. You should not stand out for how you look and how you dress. You should stand out for your countenance, which is how holy you are. Once you get married, you have reached the pinnacle of life achievements, and everything will be smooth sailing and happy. You should never show anger or annoyance about your kids. For women, ideally you marry a doctor, a dentist, an orthodontist, or a lawyer. Mormons love lawyers. How big and nice your house is a good indication of a long line that came before you, whether it's your life or your husband's life or families going back. It's an indication of a long line of correct decisions having been made. Polygamy was always a big favor to women. Your house should be huge and very clean, but it should be cleaned by housekeepers because that creates jobs. When someone has a baby, you should provide meals for at least a week if they're an active member of the church. Missionaries are holy, especially if they're from Utah. The leaders of the church probably do see and talk to Jesus, but that's too sacred to be talked about or to ask them. The temple is not weird. Excluding people from your wedding is not only okay, it's beautiful. All you gotta do is have your bishop or stake president at your reception give a speech about how beautiful it is, and then everyone will be like, wow, that's great. People who drink alcohol need alcohol to have fun. You are better than them because you don't need that. Obey the government because it looks good to non-Mormons. Especially if you're a woman, you should always be providing service to others and feel bad if you don't. Having at least a year of food storage is very important, but don't tell anybody about it, because if you do and an apocalypse happens, then they'll come steal your food. Anything that needs final approval or to be official needs a man either in the building or in the room. And finally, focus on the unsavory things that happened to the early church members, but not the unsavory things they did.